I hereby pardon Liberty and Bell. All right. Congratulations, birds. Congratulations.
Well, that is US President Joe Biden pardoning two Thanksgiving turkeys called Liberty and Bell as part of an annual White House tradition. This was as he celebrated his 81st birthday, making him the oldest American president in history. But the president didn't miss an opportunity to crack a joke. As he was making reference to how far the turkeys had travelled, he appeared to confuse pop stars Taylor Swift, Beyonce and Britney Spears all at once.
Had to work hard to show patience and be willing to travel over 1,000 miles. You could say even this harder than getting a ticket to the Renaissance tour or Britney's tour. She's down in, it's kind of warm in Brazil right now.
It's safe to say he well and truly missed the mark there. Britney Spears hasn't toured for several years and she's not in Brazil. Taylor Swift is a pop star currently on the South American leg of her Eras tour. And of course, the tour that Biden mentioned was Beyonce's world tour that ended last month.
Are y'all ready? You are the visual, baby. It's a new birth. I hope you feel liberated by the Renaissance.
But the gags from Joe Biden didn't stop there. He even made light of his age, pretending he was a couple of decades younger.
This is the 76th anniversary of this event. And I want you to know I wasn't there in the first one. I was too young to make it up.
And here is President Biden going off script while pardoning the two turkeys at the White House.
These birds have a new appreciation of the word, let freedom ring. So I'm told by the Turkey Federation of Liberty and Bell, they love Honeycrisp apples. Not bad, huh? Ice hockey. I sure in hell like to see them play ice hockey. 1,000 Lakes and the Mall of America.
Recent polling shows that Joe Biden is trailing Donald Trump in a hypothetical 2024 election rematch. The new NBC News poll also found Joe Biden's approval rating has dropped to the lowest level of his presidency. But the White House press secretary was happy to dismiss this.
Whenever you're asked about the president's dismal job approval ratings, you say we're not going to look at polls. We look at his accomplishments. And yet, when you are asked about various domestic policy initiatives, you will say these poll very well. People support what the president wants to do. If you look at the individual subjects on the polling, they support what the president's agenda is. So, once and for all, are only certain polls valid in your eyes, the ones that support your agenda, or is the polling data that shows that President Biden has been stuck for 2 years at the low 40s in his approval ratings, are those valid?
So here's the thing. I think it's important to share that American people do approve of some of the president's initiative. I think it is important.
Republicans will be trying to build momentum on the back of this polling.
And if the Republicans are smart, they're going to build on that low approval rating and build on steam. The Democrats, can they turn it around? I don't know. They've got so many other things behind that other bad poll with the war and how they're handling the policies on the war. They've got the economy when the Democrats and Biden says Bidenomics, it's working, it's fantastic, but people don't feel that. They don't feel that in the store. They don't feel it when they fill up their tank. So even though they're saying nothing to see here, everything's fine, it's not so.
Right.
In New York, there is a $120 million budget cut. There's a $120 million budget cut in New York that is going to affect schools, public libraries, and the police department. Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about we could fund two wars. We could fund two wars. We're really going, they don't want to say the word, but we're going through a recession right now.